attract and repel in this tale of love, dreams, aspirations, and inspiration. The beautiful, adventurous Ria and the impetuous, intellectual Sahil are drawn to each other, but require some pivotal times. She decides to take a break and visit the Himalayas. She finds herself face to face with someone, a mystic. Who is that mystic? How does her perspective for life change? Grab the book now and discover how transformation happens for Ria. Maybe it could happen for you. Now, allow me to take you into one of the scenes of the book, A Walk in the Greens, on page 198. As I step on the moist grass, adorned with ice droplets, I notice the trees alongside the path. They seem almost decked up in ornate chunk of flurries. I notice the leaves ruffling, but the trees, they seem to stand unruffled. I can almost feel grounded looking at these trees. Some feelings are gnawing at me, but there's undeniable calm. What are these feelings? As I pace on this path laden with sprinklings of ice, I feel the urge to sit down and catch my breath. I sit down on this wooden bench. It is right under this massive oak tree, with rays of sun shining through the leaves and almost playing with me. As I momentarily close my eyes, I find myself on that cliff. The man with the flowy grey hair. I can feel his presence. I dare not open my eyes as I want the illusion of his presence to remain. Ria, what are you looking for? He's asking me. I mean, I dreamt of finding love, marriage, having a good job, family. Aren't these things what everyone is looking for? At each stage, our wants, our desires, our dreams vary. If you have achieved what you think is normal from society's quota of achievement, then you're doing well. Is that all it is to Ria Jaiswal? He looks straight into my eyes. I look away as if I'm hiding something. But, but I'm unsure. What am I searching for? Are you really? I mean, I know, but it seems too far-fetched. Now it looks way too far-fetched to start a journey all over again. Okay, so if you're happy, then continue leading the life that you've been leading. Then why is this feeling of uneasiness? I close my eyes and let my imagination run. I rewind and revisit my childhood, college, teenage, marriage, my son. Scenes pass through my eyes as if I'm on a fast moving train. What is that is still there unfulfilled? And then I see my green diary, shining like a gold in Treasure Cove. It is lying next to a beautiful gold embossed framed mirror. As I go to pick it up and look at my own reflection in the mirror, instantly I connect with the essence within. I stand in awe. It is a revelation. It is a knowing. It is a calling. I realize I want to create something which comes from within, almost like a reflection of me. You see, Ria Jaiswal, the protagonist of my book, Live Your Dreams, aspires to have an exquisite place where fashion meets inspiration, where every piece designed by her is a head turner. Her illustrations display colors, fabrics, and textures, and they all seem to engage in a wonderful game of flow. So, in that sense, my dream coincides with Ria's. You see, my dream in the beginning, during my growing up years, was to create something unique, which had my stamp on it. Something that would inspire others, serve others, help them to achieve their dreams in a more meaningful way. So if you were with me in December 2010, you would have witnessed something that would have changed your life forever. If I take you a few years back, you would see me managing client relations in HR-centric roles. But then, birth of my son made me ask certain crucial questions. What is my priority? My baby, family, career? I wanted to be realistic, be there for my baby, but still want to pursue a career that is more meaningful and more powerful in my own way. It was a decision at that time that changed my lens for viewing life. I decided to step into writing, which till now had just been a hobby. So I gave wings to my dreams, started putting thoughts to words, and over the last 8 years, I have taken up various projects in corporate communications, HR arena, and worked with various universities in UK and US. But still, my inner voice wasn't satiated. Finally, I could not resist the urge to pen down a book that had been sitting in my heart for a really long time. And although the journey has just started, let me tell you, it is incredible. What I love about writing is essentially my creative world. When I put that pen to paper, time loses its relevance and creativity just flows. I can create an imaginary world and adorn it with characters that may have jumped out of real life, but then I have given them the character, the special place in my storyline. So if you're still wondering why should you read Live Your Dreams, here are three reasons. In your chilled out times, if you love a cup of coffee with a good book, light and breezy, this is the book for you. As readers, you will experience love with a little sprinkling of merriment, oodles of drama, loads of fun, and some family values. You see, the book opens up like scenes from a Bollywood movie. It also presents a rare crossover of careers, ambitions, and dreams. There's a certain level of serendipity as people, places, and events come together to make Ria Jaiswal's journey truly enchanting. If you're an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur, this book is for you. Why? Watch out for her state of commotion as she goes about her work life balance, handling uncertainty, operating without structure, and finally getting comfortable with the hustle. Isn't this what all entrepreneurs go through? They said no, she said watch me. Ria in the story is leading a very happy life marriage, baby, a good career, where she's considered indispensable. Yet she wants to follow her passions. But for that, she has to take a path that is less traveled. A change in careers, perhaps. Sounds familiar? You see, everyone fears the unknown. But there is something inside Ria that is telling her she must go on. What is that something? And how does she muster all the courage to follow her dreams? Find out when you grab the book. Last but not the least, the core message of the book is be you. You see, there is only one you, because there's no one like you. It is God's way of saying there's only one of you through a unique thumbprint. I mean the core of you, your values, your thoughts, your beliefs, your insights. This book is a gentle nudge to catch your old shackles and constraints. It is about being true to yourself and living your life with passion and purpose. I leave you with a quote from my book. Find your story by listening to any voice that you know is truly your own. Live your dreams, be you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neeti. We now move ahead with the book launch.